President in 1981. Which Star Wars episode was the destruction about to run? Grab the smartest friends, you know it's time to start the game. R-rated trivia, we're here to train your brain. The phoenix will rise from the fire.
Sort of like the phoenix. I'm not rising from any fires, but I'm rising back up at 10 o'clock at night for a very special 10 at 10 with my co-host Sammy right here. Hopefully she doesn't poop on me again, but welcome to Bar Rated Trivia's 10 at 10. It's Goldberg, especially. Well, I'm taking over the show from these two guys right here. Mr. Hi, my name is Colton, Brains and Brew. Mr. Barris, gentlemen, thank you for allowing me to bump you out of the way and jump in and host
it is a special one.
And it's a very special themed game, if you will, as we are welcoming back one of our hosts who has not been hosting games with us, well, because of COVID and bars closing down, but they're reopening in the Country Tavern in Guilford is back going full steam, and we're coming back there on Tuesdays with games at 7 starting on 420. Go figure. Yeah. With this guy as the host, my brother from another mother, a friend for a long time, Mr. Opus, the dopest, from Dead by Wednesday, Gargantuous Soul, and of course a friend and host at Bar Rated Entertainment. What's up, buddy?
How you doing?
Dude, we're living life. We've been pivoting so much. My neck's about to snap, but it's fun, and I'm happy to have you back.
I'm happy to be back.
Yeah, you've been on my ass. It's been, when am I going to host again? We got to get places going. We got to get the Country Tavern going. And yeah, now is the time. And I mean, we in the restaurant industry, in the local entertainment industry are in one thing, but you as a touring drummer in your band and everything throughout the entire year, just, I'm sure it's been crazy as you've talked about it a million times, but I can't wait to hear and see what's coming out of it. Like, I know you got a book coming together, a bunch of new shows that are going to be happening, and 2021 and 22 are going to be great for you, huh?
Well, you know, the one of the biggest touring years of my life, the 2020 got canceled on me between Japan and Europe and all of the U.S. tours that we had, all you know, done and then gone. So that kind of put a big, you know, wrench in the works. But, you know, the thing that we actually were able to do is write a lot of music and do it remotely with technology. And we actually almost have a brand new full album done now, which you were playing one of the brand new songs, SOS, earlier on the show when we first opened up. And
tell me, you have we have some photos here. Who's the lead singer of the band now?
The lead singer his name is Esteban Alvarez, nice. And we went basically back to our roots. You know, we still have a little bit of a melodic thing going on, but it's definitely way heavier, and that's how the band started, and that's kind of like the direction that we're trying to get into again. That's just, we're all pissed off about what happened, and we just want to, like, you know, just get the angst out and just in our music and not really, we're not talking about politics online and all that stuff and COVID and all that stuff. If we talk about anything like that, it's going to be in our lyrics, in our music. It's going to be very subliminal. It's not going to be in your face. And it's just, that's what we're doing. We also did a couple of awesome live stream shows that were very successful, including my birthday
you did
bash.
a fundraiser from a location that we do work with our bingo game, the Cellar on Treadwell, which is great, and raised some money for that.
Yeah, we did that. We did my birthday bash virtually, and we just got accepted into a huge live stream show with thousands and thousands of people going to be watching. I don't know if you ever heard of the website, the metal site, Metal Injection.
Of course.
They do a thing called Slay at Home, and really big bands play, like a lot of great big, huge bands. And they just accepted our recent live performance, and we're going to be doing, something for them as well on their next Slay at Home fest on metalinjection.net. So that's going to be awesome. Yeah,
that's awesome. And you got to bring music back. I mean, I remember you from way back in the day. I mean, back from like the CCC days with Gargantua Soul, which was always my favorite. And you've been rocking out. I like how you have like the dread mohawk now. It's not like a full mohawk, sort of like I found this picture, which is always one of my favorites from back in the day before. back in the Tribe, the G Soul days.
Yeah, that's awesome, man.
I love you.
You've been there from the beginning, but we're really excited about what's going on now because not only do I have my fingers, we're still doing the recording the new Dead by Wednesday stuff, but some of the guys in the band are also currently writing for the original guitar player of Megadeth, Chris Poland, and myself and Dave Sharp from Dead by Wednesday are writing a brand new album with him, as well as doing shows with David Ellefson, the bass player of Megadeth. We've got some stuff lined up in September that we're Dead by Wednesday's opening, and then me and Dave Sharp go out and we play a bunch of like deep cuts on the from the Megadeth catalog with the bass player of Megadeth, and he goes out and he does like a seminar style, like almost like a master class, like where he talks.
For a guy that's not able to go out and do live shows, you got plenty going on. Is really what it comes down to.
Sabbath tribute, my Sabbath tribute's playing the Cellar. We got that going on. We'll talk more about that later, but we got that show coming up, and actually finally a live show in Connecticut outside.
Yes,
and
I want to find out about that because I want to come. Earth is probably, just not a great band, but if you love Black Sabbath, and your lead singer looks literally like Ozzy. He comes out and kills me.
He loves that guy. I love him too.
Well, we're gonna get our game is going to start a little bit. We've got everybody signing up, and as you've seen, the link to play, crowd.live/Opus. In honor of my buddy joining us in here, and back because how I met you in my CCC days at the Rock 106.9. What I put together is a fun show. I got a heavy metal rock game that we're going to be playing tonight as well.
I'm psyched to be back on 420 though, bro.
And 420, which is going to work perfect. Hopefully, I've got the day off and I can come down there and meet with you. But the Country Tavern in Guilford, Country Tavern Cafe. Eric down there, great family running the place, and we're excited to come back. My favorite, and I'm sure everything has been spruced up. I heard they cleaned up everything, redid the bar, redid the floors.
Yeah,
what I always loved.
He was so bored. He was like, I gotta do something.
Yeah. Country Tavern, though, is one of those places you go in, and it's the tall, old, heavy wooden stools, but with the tennis balls on the feet of them to make them slide around better. Like that's the best way to describe the Country Tavern. Like awesome pool table and pinball machine
and license plates from all over the state on the wall.
Yeah, license. It's a tavern. It's a country tavern.
They really have some of the best burgers and some of the biggest and cheapest prices for drinks. And Eric, Eric's the bass player of my Sabbath tribute band.
Exactly.
He runs the place. So, and we grew up together. He actually was one of the first people to turn me on to smoking pot in the woods. So 420 seems appropriate,
Very appropriate.
He did that for you, and you kind of helped do that for me as well. So it's you paid it forward.
But you told me something very disturbing before this show happened, and I'm still trying to process it about my bassist.
Oh, about your current bassist in Dead by Wednesday,
I can't
Mr. to the right here, Mr. Mike Modest. Oh yeah, we'll talk about that later on in the show. This guy right on the right here, that's Mike. Mike and I go way back. And if you're a DPW fan, you're not aware of what we're doing here. It's Hot Fingers Trivia Bar and Entertainment. I'm Rob Goldberg. I go back with Opus. Mr. Mike there on the right. All you metalheads. I'll let you know where I met him. Apparently nobody knows this.
I didn't know it. I think he keeps it hidden.
You'll learn something about Mike and myself as well. We'll put it that way.
Well, I learned something new about Mike tonight. So
you might wish you didn't.
Well, that's what
you might
all about. Opus is it's about learning things, and what we're doing today is we're playing a game. Or actually, not even today. Tonight, I can't believe it's tonight already. I've done so many games today. I'm not triviaed out though. We're here. Crowd.live/Opus. That's what you're going to. We got 20 players there. It looks like we're pretty much all set to go. And you know what? And talk to us in the comments, by the way, and say hi to us. And because I haven't been here on a show in a while, it's a surprise that I'm here for you all watching. Whoever wins tonight, I'm going to send you a $10 Amazon gift card.
Oh, look at that.
There. From my own pocket.
I'm in this game, so now I got to.
You guys are allowed to. You guys are playing.
I got to be honest with you. I'm terrible at trivia.
This is written
so
by.
Are we?
I did it at the WCCC desk. I've got Dead by Wednesday and what's this? John Arch of Fate's Warning, Darkest of Angels from Dead by Wednesday playing in the background. And after the show, stick on and we'll chat a little bit again. Talk about where Opus has shows coming up and where you could go and hang out with them and train your brain down in Guilford at the Country Tavern. You want to get this going? Should we just start?
Yeah,
just start it up.
It's going to go on my page soon, right? I don't see anything yet.
Well, yeah, if you want to share this around too, and I will just tell you all how this game format is going to be because I know everybody does it different. It's sort of the same that we do for the Dine and Win in our regular Hot Fingers games. We've got a total of 10 questions for you. The first 8 are 20 seconds each to answer, but worth 100 points. Question number 9 is my annoying 9th question, where it's a write-in question. You have to text your answer in. You got 30 seconds to answer. That's worth 150 points. And question number 10 of the 10 at 10 will be, where's my button? Double the points in half the time, which means it's worth 200 points. You only have 10 seconds to answer. But this tonight, my friends, is not the 10 at 10. It's the 11 at 11 because I threw a bonus question in too. Sorry, it's the 11 at 10.
We're going to play till 11?
It's been a long day. 11 at 10. Yes, we're going till 11.
Oh, no.
All right, let's just get into the game. Good luck. Thanks for joining us. All you are playing, $10 Amazon gift card. I'm going to start the countdown timer, and we're talking rock music. Let's have some fun, all right? It's 10 o'clock at night. Thanks for joining us. Are we sponsored by anybody?
You.
Probably not.
Right, sponsored by me, I guess. Yes.
Sponsored by Goldberg.
By Bar Rated Entertainment and Rob Goldberg's wallet. All right, here, question number 1.
So right now on my page it says, "Hi Opus, welcome back. Continue answering, create new player." What do I do?
Play. All right, here we go. In 1995, the Smashing Pumpkins released what epic double album, clocking in at over 2 hours in length? All right, so you'd want to click on that. Here you go. Melancholy in the Infinite Sadness, Gish, Siamese Dream, or Adore. That is your multiple choice there. And as the answers come in, we're going to take a look and see what they are. So now that this is done, time is up. 50%. Melancholy in the Infinite Sadness. It's actually one of the first albums I ever bought.
I don't know anything about them.
They're too,
I guess.
I don't know. I always like them. Zalman in first, Andrew in second, Barish in third as our people in there. Oh, no, Opus, no points on that one right there. Here we go. Let's try this for question 2. All right. What current Foo Fighter joined Nirvana as a touring guitarist for the band's In Utero tour in 1993 is metal question number 2. Dave Grohl, Chris Shiflett, Nate Mendel, or Pat Smear?
As a touring guitarist.
What current Foo Fighter
Yeah.
joined Nirvana as the touring guitarist for the band's In Utero tour in 1993? All right.
There's only one. I know it's not.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm going off of. I'm thinking of something that.
I know this because when Foo Fighters were just on Howard Stern, they talked a lot about him joining.
Oh, okay. All right, I feel better
at
now.
this point. 39% went with Pat Smear, and that would be your correct answer. Pat was
Pap Smear.
Yep, Pap Smear.
Pap Smear.
He's current Foo and has been in the Foo Fighters. Barris with that in the lead with a total of 182. Here's your next question. Here's question number 3. We're doing rock music. Hope you enjoy it. All right, in 1983, what hair band became the first heavy metal artist to hit number 1 on the Billboard album charts? They got it for 1 week. Cinderella, Guns N' Roses, Kiss, or Quiet Riots?
This might be wrong.
Let's see. We're doing rock from all the ages on this one. So now we're going back to the 80s. Let's see if Opus is on the board after this one.
Oh, look at that. All over the place.
Quiet Riot getting 37% of the votes. Kiss never really had any number ones is the main thing you got to think about. They just had an army. No, it was Quiet Riot.
Come on, feel my balls.
Come on, feel the album. Synchronicity took a top spot from Mental Health for the Police for 1 week. It sat atop, and that was the very first quote-unquote heavy metal band to have a top album. Barris, Zalman, Colts. Look at this, Colt. You guys are all playing for my money. Win Rob Goldberg's money is what's going on right here. Opus, you climbed that up, though, in 7th place right now. All right. Let's move on. Here's question number 4. All right. And again, talk to us in the comments if you'd like to keep up with the game. The popular MTV program Headbangers Ball that aired every Saturday night in the late 80s and early 90s. Who was the show's main host from 90 to 95? Opie, I'm sure like you as a young Opie.
Oh, wow.
Always wanted to be on Headbangers Ball. Was that a dream of yours?
I was second runner-up to Jamie Josta.
For host.
If you go to my YouTube page.
Yes. And I ask you that because, yes, you were on MTV many a time.
I actually have footage of me doing my
I've seen it.
Yeah.
It's great. That dang Jamie Josta and all his charm.
Yeah. I actually introduced Eminem's song My Name Is live on MTV.
I remember that. Awesome. I do remember that too. Mm-hmm. Ricky Rickman or Adam Curry, which one of them was the host of Headbangers Ball? Of course it was Ricky Ratchman.
Damn it.
Ricky Ratchman, he was the man. Zalman with that takes first place. Next. Yep. And Barris in third. All right, here we go. Here's question number 5. All right, which of the following bands is not affiliated with Temple of the Dog, the alternative supergroup formed in 1991 that brought us the song Hunger Strike, or also Say Hello to Heaven? Mother Love Bone, Nirvana, Pearl Jam, or Soundgarden?
That's an issue.
Let's not forget. Opus. Everybody. I remember my earliest memory of Opus with Gargantua Soul was the WCCC Rock Expo. The first time I met Chris, the Madman. He was all painted up, dancing around. G-Soul's rocking out, riding on a skateboard. Nirvana is the correct answer.
Oh, just guessing.
Yeah, nobody from Nirvana was in Mother Love Bone. No, sorry, they were. It was a tribute album to the what was it? The lead singer of Mother Love Bone, Opus, if I remember correctly.
That was like it was some sort of tribute, but it was like a combination of Soundgarden, Pearl Jam.
Well, we already went over that, but I think it was because of the death of the lead singer, I believe, is what I was saying.
I don't remember exactly why.
They make facts up every once in a while, too. Correct us in the comments.
Yeah, whatever.
All right, here's question 6. Here's a good one. This is Spinal Tap. Features fictional English heavy metal band Spinal Tap, who tour the U.S. to promote what new album? What was the album that Spinal Tap? And that's actually my favorite comment, quote from the whole movie. If you see the Giphy, you really can't dust for vomit because the drummer don't vomit, but they don't. Well, he doesn't know if it was his vomit. Could have been somebody else's.
Somebody else's
pig vomit.
Pig vomit.
You can't dust for vomit. All right, so was it Smell the Glove, Tissues and Issues, Shark Sandwich, Silent but Deadly? We are split 35% with Smell the Glove, Silent but Deadly. Those are all albums of Spinal Tap, but it was the Smell the Glove.
Oh, man. How did I get that wrong?
Silent but Deadly was the album before. But then with this one, Smell the Glove, and they did Stonehenge was the song, and they had the tiny little Stonehenge, and they put midgets around it because they ran out of money. Or sorry, little people. My bad. Zalman wants my $10 and is in the lead right now. Paris is in second, and Mark is in third. Oh, Colton Opus is in fifth place currently right now.
Top 5. We all made it.
Here we go.
For now.
Giving one $10 away. I don't have that much money.
It's always got the facts in the comments, too.
All right, here we go. 3 members of Rage Against the Machine, Chuck D, Public Enemy, Be Real, Cypress Hill toured from 2016 to 2019 under what name? I don't want to read them off. This should be so easy, and I'm so pissed I wasn't able to go see them. I think they came around in 2018 to the Meadows, and
both of them were my homies, dude.
Yeah,
I did a song with Professor Griff, and I actually opened up for Rage Against the Machine a few times.
Holy smokes. That's dope.
never got to see Rage live either.
Yeah.
70% saying Prophets of Rage, and that is absolutely correct. You didn't have a chance to look it all up on YouTube. All right, so Zalman in the lead, 625. Barris is in second place. And where do we got our other two? Colt and Opus still fourth and fifth. Here's question number 8 out of 11. These questions go to 11. What are the names of the Queen? Spinal Tap again. We Are the Champion, We Will Rock You. And, of course, the album cover Family Guy episode. Like Ryan keeps showing it to Stewie, and he keeps crying and doesn't know what's going on. Is that Hot Space, Innuendo, News of the World, or The Game? It's sitting right up here in my vinyl collection as well. The robot is so sad, but there's so much blood.
I don't know if I got it right.
All right, which album is this?
Oh, thank God.
Innuendo, 30%, News of the World, 50%. It is News of the World. It would be your correct answer. And it's a 6th studio album by Queen. Came out in 1977.
Oh, yeah.
Definitely one of the highlights of my collection. Zalman
going down.
Holding on to the lead, solidifying himself right now with 700 points. Mark X in second, and Barris in third. Who's getting my $10? Let's see. Here's question number. Oh, it's question number 9. It's question number 9. So it's my annoying 9th question. All right, Opus, you're new to this. This is a write-in answer. You have to text in your answer for this one. We're changing things.
Where do I go on the site?
You'll see when I hit go. There's going to be a white bar, and you're going to click and you can type in. Or if you're on your phone, just you click and you type in that way. But I'm giving you 30 seconds to answer this one, and it's worth 150 points. Okay. It's basically like a toss-up.
Let's see.
All right. Don't fuck it up. Here we go. Here is.
Too late.
Here's question number 9. What Van Halen song begins with the words, I get up and nothing gets me down? Oh, I didn't put a picture of this. All right. Ready? Softball.
Oh, my God. I still almost messed it up. Thank you, autocorrect.
Spelling kind of counts.
Kinda. But definitely counts.
All right, so again, I get up and nothing gets me down.
I got a count.
Go.
You know the toughest song, right? And
all right, so let's see what we got. Oh, speaking of,
got the roll with the punches.
All right, so what do we got for your answers right now?
Oh, look at that. I want it tough.
All right, we've got 61% saying a
Hand
jump.
veiling.
I get knocked down. No, of course, the correct Panama would be a good guess. That is at least a Van Halen song, but jump would be the correct answer.
Love Van Halen.
All right, Zalman still in the lead, 820. Markham X is second, and Barris still in third. Only one $10 Amazon gift card that will probably take me 5 days to send out is up for grabs. But here is question number 10.
A write-in?
No, thank you. This is double the points in half the time with this one, all right? This is going to be 200 points, but only 10 seconds to answer. That is the 10th question of every round. And then we got one question left after that. It's my bonus question.
So much stress.
It is. I know. Isn't it?
So much stress.
I love speaking of Van Halen, this Unchained is my favorite cover that you guys have done. Oh, Symphony of Destruction is really good too, but search up Dead by Wednesday. We'll talk about it more afterwards. Dead by Wednesday. Search them up on YouTube. Check out their music. Awesome. All right, here we go. Here is question number 10. It is double the points in half the time. And Tawny Katan, lover, appeared in several videos for her husband, then lead singer husband and band named what? All right, which video was this bombshell in? Or whose videos? Slaughter, Whitesnake, The Scorpions, or Rat?
Could be any of them.
Yeah, I would say it's a hair band, so it's a toss-up to me. Oh, look at that.
Whitesnake getting the most, and yes, who can forget any of that? MTV back in the day was the best. Like, how is MTV not figured out to just start playing videos again and have MTV reality, but just have music television running all the time with commercials with fucking music videos? Like, it's all MTV reality, MTV shows.
Such a simple thing.
Yes. Because people still make music videos. We could get it. You and I are going to have our music talk show at some point. We're here to talk about this, but that pisses me off.
We should do that for Rich.
Well, as you see, I have the equipment to do so. We'll find the time. And we'll be on the Music Network on Roku. All right. What do we got? Zalman, Mark, and Barris first, second, third. But we have one more.
Wait, there's one more. That's right. These questions go to 11.
There's one more question. So technically, the game is not won. There's one more question. And this is worth 300 points. It's a write-in, and you only have 20 seconds to answer.
Oh, boy, stress.
And it's like a really hard question. And for Opus, so you know, this is just like a slice, a quarter of what our games are, because you're new back hosting to us out at the bars for Country Tavern. So it'll be that format for 10, and at the end of the game, there will be 4 of these bonus questions. But for tonight, we're going to do 1. And, of course, you know what I'm talking about if you played our games live before. And Colt will actually show our schedule now. Why don't you show everybody all 33 weekly games that we have going on?
Why not?
Why not? Let's gloat for a bit. 5 Churches Brewing. Great pizza. Look at that. Country Tavern. Opus is starting on 420. Go there. Have a burger. Eli's Tavern's coming back. It's in Milford. Get ready for us, Milford. We're coming back. Spot Cafe is returning soon. Crystal Ridge is not returning soon. It is happening this week. Ray Iver Tavern in New Hartford. It's awesome, too. Blackstone Irish Pub, we're excited to be back there in Southington. And I'll actually be myself at Bad Dog Brewing in, where? Torrington this Thursday. Look at all that. Timed out perfectly. Look at that. Take it all. Take it all in.
Do it.
We're doing stuff. We're making moves. All right, so here we go. Here's your last question. $10. Is Zalman getting it? I want to send it to somebody. I don't care who. I know Zalman. I don't like the $10. Buy a beer. All right, here's question number 11. Question number 11 is as follows. In Kiss's highest charting single, what woman did they sadly tell, I hear you calling, but I can't come home right now? Crazy that Kiss really didn't have him. Then it's I think like 2 top 10s. All right, let's see. I hear you calling, but I can't come home right now.
And I know something about this. I can tell you if you want.
Well, let's see. Let's see what we got for the answers for this. And we
Can I
have
sing it?
Beth with
Beth,
33%.
I hear
Your
you
mom in there
calling,
as well. You know nothing about my mother.
but
No,
I can't come home right now.
Well, let's see. Beth, 33%. And the correct answer, of course, is Beth. And yeah, that's only, they never had a top 5 song, only 2 top 10s. And with that, congratulations to Zalman.
Oh, man.
12-21. This is the way in second. And Opus. Opus came in third.
Thank you, sir.
You said you were going to suck at this.
Well, I didn't realize.
Beat us.
Yeah, the good
Look at that.
Sure did.
Hey, you know, that song was actually written by their drummer.
By your, who?
No, Kiss's drummer wrote that hit song.
Peter Criss.
Yep.
I did not know he wrote it, but many, I'm sure you've written many. Well, I've heard you write many a good songs, and nothing like a good Ringo Starr song.
I actually met that guy once, and he was a big jerk.
Peter Criss?
Yeah, and I used to love him too. So,
Oh, I'm sure that all those guys in that band are fucking assholes, but you know, that's why. Like, I never want to meet Howard Stern. I never want to meet Howard Stern.
I did as we were getting thrown out of the you know, remember that story with me and Craig, the porn star?
Oh, when you went to give him the award from the Hartford Advocate for winning.
No, me, Craig, the porn star, and Chris Keys went to. We got invited to go to the Howard Stern show. They didn't have time to get us on, so Chris just barged in because he wanted to do the interview regardless. And so everyone went to go grab him, but he was all painted up. So they grabbed like this paint all over his body, and like security guards were like, "What the hell's going on? This is like madness." And
we're talking about this guy right here, Chris Keys.
And they kept video footage of it, and they put it on the Howard Stern show. Him screaming to Howard Stern, and Howard Stern's like, "What the hell is this? What is going on right now?" But we were supposed to go. We were supposed to be on the show with Craig.
Well, that was the magic of the late 90s, early 2000s of the Hartford rock scene when stuff used to be going on, and Opus was out there rocking it out like this. But now we're rocking it out with Dead by Wednesday, and go check them out. New music is on YouTube. You can find it out there. SOS. We were rocking it out before.
Yeah.
And just. Oh, is this you got it now?
What's that? No, I was saying we got that show coming up too. Which is
yeah. Shout it out! The game is over. Congrats to everybody. But where's there's a cellar show with Earth?
Yeah, we're doing Uncle Pat's 420 party. Not on 420 because 420 I'm going to be hosting trivia at the Country Tavern with you.
You better be.
But on the 23rd, 3 days later, we'll be at the Cellar. It's an outdoor show. It's one of the first shows back in Connecticut. So it's going to be kick-ass, and we're going to be there playing outside, all COVID-friendly, you know, all that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And so I have to, I guess from what I heard, I have to have a long talk with my bass player now.
Yes. So that's for anybody that's still watching, and we'll share this around. Mr. Mike Modest on the right there, a good buddy of mine. Actually, he used to come and play our trivia games when we were at World of Beer. He'd come in with his girl and play games. And I think back at I think I've run into him at City Steam as well.
Yeah,
playing Harris's games.
Yeah, he's been down there a couple times, and
yeah,
I've known him since high school.
You know, he's the only original member, and he's been with me since the beginning of the band. The rhythm section, him and I are still the same rhythm section since the beginning, since the conception of Dead by Wednesday. Yeah.
Well, I got to know Mike. I don't know if you knew him before, probably, but I have only, like, I'm a singer. I started by singing, and I got into radio by doing theater in high school and before, and you know, always had a little bit of stage presence, I guess. And I've only tried out for one band, one time that I went on Craigslist and saw like, oh yeah, there's a band tryout. And granted, let me tell you the time at least. Not that I'm going to date or age myself, but it was probably around 2002. Probably 2002, 2003, and I was living up in Springfield, and it was for I don't even remember what they were calling themselves, but it was a group of guys trying to start a Limp Bizkit cover band, and understandably, they were having a hard time finding a lead singer for that. And I tried my best. I'm a Red Sox fan, so I got the Red Sox New Era cap to wear, and it was awful. I won't even try to emulate me trying to sound like Fred Durst. But the bassist that I met in the band was, yes, Mr. Mike Modest from Dead by Wednesday. I'll tell you this. I looked at that guy back then. I go, he's meant for greater than this. He's going to do something one of these days. He's going to get out of this Limp Bizkit cover band and make a name.
The funny thing is that we didn't get together until 2006. So thank God that actually makes me feel better, because I thought it was like during Dead by Wednesday, and then I was going to have to like throw him out tomorrow.
No, this was he was still searching for you two.
He was still searching for his soul.
Heavy hitters were just waiting to be pulled together. So I'd like to think that I helped push him away and say, hey, listen, I've got to try and maybe look at a different area or something. If I got this little Jew kid from West Hartford trying to be Fred Durst coming out here, and Mike was great, and they had a really good DJ. I do remember that too. Whoever was DJ Lethal, it was kind of cool watching him on the ones and twos. But other than that,
I love your bird.
Oh yes, and this is Sammy the Conyer. Yes, not as cool as your bearded dragon.
Yeah,
so I'd like to see the two of them fight.
He's sleeping right now. He sleeps early. Goes to bed early.
Well, dude, I would love to say thank you for joining us here. We're happy to have you back and hosting for us again.
I'm happy to be back.
It's going to be a lot of fun.
So I got a good gist of what's going on. It's not too much different than what I was doing at the other place that I forgot the name of it, but recently I did a little bit.
Oh, you were Colt Bears. This guy used to host at the World of Beer in Milford for a good run, and that place would get packed up. It's no longer there. None of the restaurants are even there anymore.
That place is pretty big too.
No, not that place. The place where we did hot fingers recently.
Oh, that was the Wooden Tap in was it Orange or
Hamden?
Hamden, yes, Wooden Tap in Hamden, which we will be coming back once patio season's opening up. We're hoping to get back to the Wooden Tap, including we're actually doing a special show. The last shout out on the show, we are doing, and I'm going to see if Colt how fast he can get this up. That's what she said. What? This coming Monday, not like today, but next Monday. This is really cool, Opus. It's our first live broadcast since this whole pandemic has really started, and we are doing our 6:00 show live from the Wooden Tap in Farmington. We're bringing cameras and lights, and we're setting up in this beautiful place on the Farmington River in Farmington, Connecticut, the Wooden Tap. And we're going to giving away tons of gift cards for Dine in Connecticut deliveries, Wooden Tap gift cards. We've got door prizes. I've got cases of pint glasses and koozies and other great swag that we haven't been able to give out, which is all, I mean, it's been sitting for more than a year, so it's COVID free. All my prizes as well. So, awesome. Yes, it's going to be a lot of fun, and come and join us. Any other final plugs? I'm done. I'm sure my wife is done with me screaming in the basement.
I think we did it. I'm glad that
we did it, dude. We did it.
Yeah, we did it.
And none of you won.
That's true.
But we did
Zalman didn't get anything wrong.
What? You got a perfect game?
You got them all right?
Yeah, he was 11 out of 11.
That's how much I was actually paying attention to this all. Zalman, congratulations. 11 out of 11. That is quite impressive. And now I owe you $10. I owe you.
He's out.
And he's out.
I want to remind everyone about tomorrow's game of viewer submission. We have one ready to go from Eric Turner, but if anyone else wants to join in, email me. Why not? Go ahead, do it.
Hey,
we'll put it on. Just do it. Write your own game.
Not?
Did he just pull a no-show? Just took off? Oh, there he is. The bird.
There he is.
Oh, he turned into a bird.
Sammy took over for him.
There he is. Does he talk?
No, they just scream really, really loud.
That would be cool if you could train him to do trivia.
That would be great. No,
that would be good.
They make a mess and they're really loud and obnoxious.
Make them pull their weight. Yeah.
They do jack shit. Huh? Yes, they do get stoned.
That's awesome. Animal abuse.
They ask
That's
for
awesome.
it. They chitter me and they go, "Hey, come over here, share that with me." All right, peace and love, everybody. Don't you three go anywhere. But for you guys watching, thanks so much for joining us. Dead by Wednesday. Check them out. I love them, and you should too. Heavy metal is not dead, and they're keeping it alive. Peace and love. Don't forget to spay and neuter your cats and dogs. Tip your bartenders. Never cross the stream. Country Tavern 420. It is Bar and Entertainment. This was Hot Fingers Trivia, or whatever the fuck you want to call it. See you next time.
Adios.
Thanks, Colt. Ferris. Peace.
We're going to have some fun. We're calling it Hot Fingers Trivia now, because you got to answer quickly for more points.
Now, if you played the game here before, which it's nice to see a lot of familiar faces, welcome back. No sheets, no pens for tonight. We are playing a game on our phone. Hot Fingers!
Question number 24, this is the final question in this round. Get yourself a few minutes to go grab some more brews, hit the roast if you need to.
The process in which an atom's nucleus splits into smaller parts is called what? Nuclear fission, ocean, neutron emission.
We love Hot Fingers Trivia!
Eat a lot of peaches.
Gonna eat a lot of peaches.